Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, on Polypoid, gonna be Snow versus a mysterious barcode player. RJB usually knows who barcode players are, but his system cannot figure out who the heck this is, so that should be fun. Bottom right of Polypoid is a barcode Terran. He's red today. Bottom left, it is Snow playing blue. They are chatting it up here. Anybody who wants to translate this, I will pin your comment with the translation because I do not speak Korean, and it would be helpful to get some backstory of this. Maybe Snow's asking who it is, and maybe he's telling him who it is, right? But if that was the case, I think RJB would know who this is. So maybe they're just talking smack, which is always fun, too. So again, Patreon cast. For those of you who are supporting me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least tier 1, which is $1 a month. Appreciate you if you're out there every single month. I really appreciate the support when it shows up in my bank account. Thanks for monetarily supporting Falcon if you are, and if you're not, think about it. And if you can't, that's okay too. So what do we got here? PVT. Again, I like to talk about respect in these openings, right? Nexus first, super disrespectful. CC first, super duper duper disrespectful. Just incredibly disrespectful and super dangerous as well. That's why we don't see it. But if you get your gas first and your like Dragoon first and your factory first, then everything is a-okay. Or maybe another way to say it is just you're worried. You are just protecting yourself from something like a 2-gate or a proxy racks or something, right? If you're just worried about it, then getting your tech up fast helps with that. So holy smokes, they're chatting up a storm here. All right, Google Lens, what you got for me? Don't stop talking now. I gotta do some Google Translates with my phone. It says somebody wins 3-0. It's really fascinating. Are they talking about like a different match that they saw? Why is this coming up? Is asked. And Snow's like, this isn't right. Oh my gosh, the chattering. Toss match. It's too tight. Okay, so some of this is just like slang. I watched YouTube. They're talking about a player, Hyung Nim. Young Ho, Young Min. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think there might just be too much going on here for me to determine. So again, if you speak Korean, let me know. Leave a comment. SCB says, hey, look, it's Protoss. Hey, look, he hasn't expanded yet. Awesome. And the probe also scouts the right way here on Polypoid. So both players getting some nice RNG to start us off. And it's like, okay, so it's not going to be just skipping a Marine anyway. Not going to be proxy because the Marine is here. So I'm very, very safe. So maybe try to expand here, shall we? Do we need something to escort the probe while they're trying to expand? The SCV says, okay, just check in. Looking for, yep, there's the cyber core. Very good. And we have a factory. We do. Factory before expand. Cyber core before expand. Ooh, killing the SCV. That's a huge win for Snow here. It's like, aha, now you don't know if I'm going to expand or get speed first. I'm going to expand. There's the Nexus, and then once I have enough minerals, we're going to go to range for the Dragoons, and just do a little bit of light pressure as always. And Barcode's like, what's up? Am I going to build a bunker? I don't know. Again, I kind of feel like a bunker's a waste of money if you already have like a Vulture or a tank coming out when the first Dragoon shows up. But again, safety dance here from the Terran player. Again, you can be super safe as Terran, unlike Zerg, where if you play too safe, you're going to lose the game. Because Larva is not available for both making drones and making static defense, and as a third option, making army. So I didn't, right? Yes. So both was the wrong word there, but you know what I'm talking about. So Vulture here, Dragoon says, very good. We got Marines, and again, no bunker here. We need a little bit of some excellent micro here, and uh-oh, Marine is dead. And okay, now we're gonna build a bunker. Okay, so 8 HP Dragoon. 8 HP Dragoon. What are we doing? We're making a tank. We should have been making a tank a while ago here. This Dragoon has 3 kills. Is he gonna get a pause of construction of this natural base? The answer is yeah. A little bit of a pause, and there it is. Yes, there it is. There's the pause. Okay, I guess this is why we make a bunker. No Marines, though. No Marines for the bunker. We're making a Marine. Oh, my gosh. How many kills? Snow's like, all right, Barcode, what are we doing? What are we playing at here? I've got 5 kills, 6 kills on this Dragoon. Are you kidding me? And I'm dead because the tank showed up. But, dude, 6 kills on a Dragoon If every Dragoon had 6 kills, Protoss would never lose a match at all. There's the Robo Facility. There's the range finishing up. Just as that Dragoon died, it's like, aw, if I had a range, I could have gotten 8 kills. And maybe not, right? Maybe not. Anyway, we've got Dragoons popping out. They have range. We've got an Observatory because the first upgrade, maybe? Ahem. First upgrade on the machine shop, Mr. Barcode player. No, not going to be Spider Mines. Not going to be anything. You have... Okay, you got resources. You choose to make an armory first. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. No siege mode. No Spider Mines. No upgrades for your mech yet. Weird stuff here from the Terran player. I don't know what he's doing. 3 gates. No sign of Reaver tech yet, but again, Snow loves his Reavers. So if he goes this whole game without making Reavers, I kind of feel like somebody is impersonating Snow here. Academy, good. We need ComSat in case there's DTs, and, you know, for scouting as well. Keeping track, making sure there's not going to be any carriers showing up here. So, again, this machine shop being quiet is concerning me. What are we trying to do? Are we trying to do, like, there's a +1 attack on the armory, derp, because there's, again, armory for upgrades, second factory. Are we just going to try to go across the map here with 4 siege tanks without siege mode and try to win the game? We have a Goliath. This is such a weird thing. Machine shop, quiet at 6:43. Third base coming in from Snow. He knows he expanded. He knows he saw the command center. And it's okay, so right now, there you go. Siege mode gets started at 6:54. So, range Dragoons versus unsiegeable siege tanks, man. Check it out. He's like, hey, wait, no siege tanks? We'll take down a tank. We'll take down another tank. That's... Oh, couldn't quite take it down there. Snow getting hit by Marines all the time. Only 2 in that bunker. If there were 4 in there, then I don't think it would have dived in. But 2 Marines, not quite enough to kill as many Dragoons as necessary to make that worth it. And, yeah, look, you can outrange the bunker, dude. So is this just going to be siege tanks? Like, 1 Vulture was made, right? He scouted, he was killed, and then no more Vultures are being made here by the Terran player. This is a very, very, very weird play, weird opening from the Terran player, man. At least he got siege mode. So there you go, siege mode here. Now the Dragoon time is over. It's like, Citadel, we're going to scan, we're going to see, we're going to be like, okay, there are some gates there. That means it's not going to be carriers off of 2 bases. Very good. 4th base up the left side from Snow. So Snow is in a great position to open here. We've got a starport. We're making more factories. I haven't seen a Vultureless PVT. I mean, not Vultureless. There's been 1 Vulture, but 1 Vulture PVT in a very long time. If he doesn't start making Vultures at all, then I don't know what we're doing here, right? Citadel is done. Speed for Zealots should be starting. There is a Stargate here at 8:20. No sign of a +1 attack here on the Cybercore, but we don't need to start it yet if we're planning on going carriers at 8 minutes with 4 bases. Like, incredible stuff here. Ridiculous play. Got a Templar Archives coming in. You know, a little bit of Psystorm, maybe a little bit of DT play. Nobody ever said no to that, right? Every Protoss loves all of those things. Losing the racks, you might not think it's a big deal, but it totally is. Because if you lose it, you got to rebuild it to make more factories. Oh my gosh, it's Spider-Mine upgrade at 9 minutes. 9 minutes Spider-Mine upgrade. What is this? All right, Stargate, you're done. What do we got? Fleet Beacon? We get Templar Archives. We get Arbiter Tribunal. Awesome. Okay, so Arbiters are the play here from Snow. He's a fan. Hubs does die. Scouts out. Sees Vulture. Sees number of siege tanks. Sees factories, right? 2, 4 factories. We got a 5th one coming in. And he signed up a 3rd base here from the Terran. The answer is not really. Just kind of moving out here on 2. So this is where Snow says, maybe I overextended a little bit getting a 4th base. Also trying to tech up. Maybe that was a mistake as well. What do we got here, guys? Do not expand again. Snow, not a good move. This Terran is moving. Is he moving to set up a 3rd, though? He might just be moving up to set up a third, and he is. Okay, I don't know about this. I maybe would have liked to see a push out. There is not a lot here from Snow, man. His probe count is hefty. He's got idle probes again. If you have idle probes, don't stress out about it too much, because Snow has idle probes sometimes too. But Arbiter in production. Zealot legs coming in after Arbiter production begins. That's very weird from Snow here too. So finally, we've got slow vultures. Speed's on the way. It's not like we're skipping that, but dude, slow vultures just barely throwing down spider mines at 10 minutes. It's such a weird opening from this Terran. He's got his own way of playing this matchup. Is it going to work out for him? I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at. He might. I don't watch these things beforehand to tell you what. But again, check me out on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin. If you're watching this the week of June the 19th, Juneteenth in America, the celebration of the ending of slavery in the country, a good celebration in my opinion. Then thanks for being a patron. And if you're watching this in July 2026 or later, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. I am here 6 times a week with StarCraft. Fridays are generally my day off, but we still do live streams there, so is that even a day off? No, it's not. Of course it isn't. Anyway, 6 gates coming in. Woo! It's a lot of gates. It's a lot of gateway, man. That's a lot of Arbiter stuff here, too. I think Snow's just doing great. The third base was late. The tech was late. He's sitting here on 3 bases like he's just, you know, he's doing fine. But Snow says, no, dummy. If you don't push out and pressure me at all, I'm going to take so many bases. Finally, some vultures with speed and a +1 attack. And spider mines are out on the map doing something. They're not going to stop this base from coming up. I mean, they might, just because there's not a single cannon here at all. And Snow maybe messed this up a little bit. He's like, oh, right, crap. Hide the probe in the corner. Vultures can't kill this Nexus in time. Just got to bring back like a couple vultures and we'll be okay, although he's not doing that. Yeah, there you go. Sending some back. Vultures are like, there's got to be a probe here somewhere, right? Oh, I didn't find him. He's not back here behind the production tab. He's not down in this area. He was in this corner, you dummy. So come up, build a cannon, build a cannon, build a cannon, build a cannon. Yeah, just build a cannon. There you go. Everything's fine. So, 3 base in Terran kind of feels like Artosis a little bit, doesn't it? Right? Getting 3 bases, just kind of hanging out, being kind of active with the vultures, but not really. Vulture here gets picked off. Base is totally fine. Yeah, coming in a little bit here. Air weapons is on the way. Arbiter comes in providing cloak, forcing scans, forcing science vessel to be produced here too a little bit. The scans are good. The scans are plentiful. You're not showing up and just saying, hey, I've got a cloaked army. I'm going to win because you can't see it. It's like, no, that's not how that works. It might work against your friend back in 1999. You showed up with an Arbiter, and your buddy's like, wait, what? Why can't I see your units? Ah! And then they don't have ComSat stations because it's 1999, and they just die to cloaked units. But that's never happened in professional StarCraft. That's just not something that will ever be a case. I imagine maybe super early, like super early in StarCraft, maybe there was a match where the Protoss made Arbiters, and the cloak actually won the game against a Terran. Or a Protoss. That'd be amazing. Anyway, trying to get a 4th base down here as our barcode player, but so that's a lot of Zealots. That's an absolute metric ton of Zealots. It's 180 to 124 supply. However, more tanks are coming in. They're not amazing against the Zealots, but they do the damage. SCV dies, building the command center. And he cleans it out. Again, there's another scan, unless they're invisible. And Snow takes another base. That's what we're talking about here, folks. So double Stargate, triple Stargate, air weapons upgrade. They're just feeling more carriers. Unless the man is going triple Stargate Arbiter, which is not really a thing. I've only ever seen Snow make more than like 3 or 4 Arbiters in a game. He did it once. Again, I want to say it was light. He made, what was it, like 12 to 15 Arbiters. He gave them +2 attack, and they were just kind of flying around killing tanks, and it was like, what? Snow's a madman. Who does this? Snow does. That's who. I wish I could remember what map it's on because that game maybe needs a recast. Anyway, 4 basing Terran. Well done. Science vessel targeted. Nicely done. That's an expensive thing. And now you got to do more scans because the science vessel's not doing it for you. Okay. Like I said, I think Snow's looking great here. He's just getting Arbiter. Yeah, he's just going 3 starboard Arbiter. This man, Snow the man, what is... I'm like grumbling over here because this is so friggin' weird. Terran's not going to expect all of the Arbiters ever known to mankind, or Protoss kind. Oh, Spider-Man killed like 5 Zealots, and he saw it too. Terran's like, woo! That's awesome. Protoss just all up this left side. I don't know, Terran getting on 4 bases gets pretty scary, even if you've got, you know, 5, 6, 7 bases, which Snow's working on doing. Ooh, there's the fleet beacon. Okay, so yes, he is going to go carrier here. Unless he's hilarious and just goes for, like, scout upgrades on that fleet beacon, which, you know, he could totally do because he's Snow. He's got free will. Coming down, trying to save his 3rd base is our man, Snow. He's got enough to do it, that's for sure. These low ground tanks are dead. The high ground tanks are a little bit harder to dislodge, obviously, so we're going to just get... Ooh, friendly fire tank splash did kill one of them. Not the next one, though. Thank you very much. Ow. 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 Yeah, that's way too many vultures for this to really be a thing. Vultures and tanks do drop up here at this 5th base, though. This is kind of a solid move, right? Actually, it's a 6th base, this is. And then he's got vultures ready to attack the probes as they retreat from this position. That's really sick. Really good stuff, man. He's got so many gates, though. Are we sure he's going carrier? He certainly does have the gas to at least get started with it, but he's just making 3 more Arbiters. He's getting a +2 attack for the Arbiters. I'm telling you, Snow's the only guy who does this. He's amazing. If he doesn't ever win an ASL in his career, I'm going to riot. He needs to win one at some point. Into the 4th base we go. I'm not even sure if this man has recall for his Arbiters. EMP is finally coming in. That's a good stasis. He recognizes that he's going to need EMP against the Arbiter Ball of Doom. Look at this. Another stasis. It's like 4 Arbiters. What is happening right now? Ah, everything gets stasis. You don't have enough Goliaths to stop us. Oh my gosh. Stasising the ramp too, so tanks can't get up here to defend it, but there's enough tanks in the 6 o'clock already that we're okay. Dragoon, trying to fight against the vultures, killing the Alright, Protoss. Losing a lot of workers here. Terran getting some damage done, which he really needed to do if he was going to win this game. Tank unload still firing away. Killing a Nexus is a good way to start. Look at the stasis, though. Bam. Man, if he had a recall, he could recall down here and wipe this out, but I don't think he's researched recall. He's getting +2 for his Arbiters, though. What is this sending Zealots up to handle a million vultures thing? Alright, well... Siege tank dies with 3 kills. Nexus lives. Everything's fine. Snow kind of feels like he's playing with his food, but the Terran's double expanding. He's going 3 o'clock. He is going top right as well. He's getting air armor for his Arbiters. He's got +1. He's got double Cyber Core. Is he trying? I don't know if he's trying to make the Terran think that he's going carriers, but he's not. So he overmakes Goliaths, and then suddenly it's not carriers, actually. It's just a bunch of really upgraded Arbiters and a ton of Dragoons and Zealots. Another base here from Snow. So he's got the left third of the map. Trying to get the left third of the map here is Barcode Terran. He's doing a pretty good job of it. He's got 2-1 upgrades on his mech. +3 just finished as I was talking. That timing couldn't not have been any better for him. Shield upgrades for Snow here too, though. Once you start on shield upgrades, you're kind of like, well, feeling good. Holy Arbiter Armada, Batman. That +2 is going to kick in any second here. I love this, man. I love Snow. Ooh, a triple expand. Okay, Terran. He's like, I need to catch up economically. Let's go. Triple expand, but do you have anything to defend this corner at all? No, nothing? Okay, never mind. Those bases are not happening. That's a canceled Nexus, if ever I saw one. That's a lifted Nexus, too, probably. And I just kind of feel like Snow can get up there. Is he really not going to cancel that? Nope, didn't cancel it. Okay. Is he... Nice stasis on the Science Vessel. If he can't get up in the top... Okay, he sees that. He forces the lift on it. I think he's just trying to shut the door now. Okay, this base gets lifted off as well. Terran just kind of getting bullied, man. Look at this Arbiter fleet. He's just using them to kill siege tanks. I told you he did this in a game a while ago on the channel. I've never seen it again, and he's doing it again here. He's just using the +2 attack of Arbiters. 12 damage per shot to kill siege tanks. What in the name of all that is holy is Snow made of, man? He is a god sent down from heaven. Wait, is that how that works? I don't know. But he's just bullying siege tanks with Arbiters. I just never seen this before. This is not a thing that anybody except Snow does. He's a madman, and then he's got enough stasis just to stasis the Goliaths when they show up. This is bullying. This is mean. Okay. Every Goliath that shows up gets an independent stasis. Yep, there's another one. There's another one. Bonk. And then the tanks just die. I cannot. Snow. You're wondering why nobody else does this, and it's because nobody else is Snow. Okay, got a huge EMP off on that clump. He says, get revenge on the science vessel. He kills the science vessel with the Arbiters too. There's 5 kills on that Arbiter. 5. 4 on that one. They've got +2 attack. They got +1 armor. He's working on +3 attack for air and +2 armor for air. He's making another Stargate in his mineral line of the main base. He does not care. Look at this. Hang on, though. Held on to that command center. He doesn't even have recall. He is not intending to use these as recall machines. He's just using them for stasis and for the damage they do, which is negligible. It's 10 damage and attack, which you're like, oh, okay, that's double digits, but it's so slow. It's still not even good with the 2 attack. It's still only 12 damage, but, you know, nobody does this except for Snow. He is bodying. He is bullying. The 6 o'clock base might, hang on, hold position bug there for a second there for Snow. He's got, gotta get on top of it. Gotta get on top of it. Okay, good. Great. But Terran refuses to die. He saves this base. He rebuilds this one. He rebuilds this one after the non-cancel. This one's still alive. Terran might win this thing. This might be a situation where Protoss is playing with his food, where Snow's like, this guy's not good enough to beat me. He's only got 340 APM at the 23-minute mark. Clearly, he's a scrub. No, I don't know. He's pretty freaking scary, if you ask me. Mech upgrades are at 3-2. We've got the gateway upgrades at 3-1-1. Again, just not sending quite enough down here to kill this base for the 3rd time, or is it enough this time? Turret's getting targeted. Goliaths, once again, don't have recall. They don't. Just everything that respawns gets stasised. And he's like, I guess I'll have to do it myself. All my zealot friends are dead. Let's just use Arbiters to kill this command center, shall we? Is that what we're going to do here, folks? I'm just flabbergasted. I am speechless here that he's making this work. The amount of stasis on the field, the amount of damage being output. I mean, this is happening too, right? We have Dragoons and Zealots doing typical PvT stuff. There's the cloak on those guys. You can't shoot them if you can't see them. Wait, hold on. Oh, Science Vessel. Science Vessel. Boom. Did it get him? Did it get him? Got some of them, but not all of them. Not the entire group is EMP'd. But a couple of them definitely got EMP'd. Once again, somehow just not enough to kill the 6 o'clock here from Snow today at 24 minutes. The tanks are trying to respond to this attack at the 6 o'clock, and the Arbiters are just annihilating the tanks. He's stacking Arbiters, folks. He's stacking them. The tanks are like, unsiege, run, can't do it. This base is alive. Command center could come back here if he wanted. This is the weirdest, wonkiest. This is Snow. This is what he does. I'm going to epic tag this game. I cannot believe how great this is from Snow. Absolutely insane Patreon game for the week. Oh, okay. We can bring this command center back. We can, but just gate, yada, 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 yada. It's just going mass Goliath here because he says, all right, this guy's basically going carrier. He's investing a ton of supply into Arbiters. Can't stasis all of the Goliaths in the world if that's what I make. He's right. He's right about that. But also, having these bases is massive. If he didn't have these bases, he'd be dead, right? He'd be one base mining. This wouldn't exist. He couldn't keep up with Snow on all the bases he's got. Look at this. It is so unorthodox. He's handling the ground forces just fine. Is he out of stasises? No, he keeps tossing them down. Don't worry about it. La, la, la. Okay, now this is where it gets scary, though. Terran fans, take heart. There's a lot of Goliaths all of a sudden, and the Arbiters are like, ow, ow, ow. Okay, good stasis, but we're still fighting. We can still take you suckers out. We've got +3 attack, man. We are doing an amazing 32 damage per shot here. Yes, you've got armor, but the armor upgrades only give you an extra 2 plating. So, look, he's got, well, no, the 1. He's got the 2. He's got the 1. He's working on more armor upgrades for his Arbiters, because that's what a guy does if you're Snow. Counterattack down to the south. Arbiter Armada mass. He's got 12. He's got 12 of them. Well, yeah, he'll fight against anything. We'll fight against a single Goliath. We'll fight against some vultures. I mean, the only thing that's really going to cause us trouble is a whole bunch of Goliaths, obviously, which, hey, don't happen to be in this position right now. This just might be it. I don't know what Terran's going to be able to do. And here's the thing. I think Snow could have won by this point if he didn't invest this much into Arbiters, but he wanted to have fun. This is, you know, Snow going mass scout against Artosis, right? This is exactly what this is, except it's a better Terran player than Artosis is, that's for sure. Korean player, APM a lot higher, just a better player overall, but Snow still playing with his food. $200 to 164 supply. Just mining. He's kind of run out of places to expand to. Coming down here would be interesting. Taking that base could be cool too. But you'll notice how small his army on the ground is, because again, he's investing so much into Arbiters. He doesn't have the ground army to really compete with what's going on. But if he can wipe out this top right corner, which it looks like he's pretty much able to do, a recall would have done the same thing. But again, he doesn't have recall. It's in the production tab now. But he did not have it for 28 minutes of this game. He's not going to have it for 30 minutes of this game. Not because he forgot. Because he just didn't want it. He's styling. Save the command center. Save it. Save it. Repair the... No! It does not repair the CC. Doesn't even try. You could stasis something on the ramp here. Block access for Terran from getting up here ever again. I think there's enough energy on the Arbiters to do that. But guess what? They're counterattacking down here now. Surprise! We're down here. We're just stasising everything you have. Every tank you own is now in stasis. Good luck and have fun. I'm just kind of running out of things to say here. This is Snow just, you know, 3-2-3 arbiters. Not a single carrier built today. The man built a fleet beacon, I guess, for emergencies. Because he hasn't used it for... Oh! He's using the fleet beacon for +3 attack. All right, Snow. We love you. We love you so much. 192 to 131 supply. Terran is kind of hard to finish off entirely. But this might be it, right? Tanks are just so hard to dislodge from positions on high ground and in tight locations, but nope, doesn't matter. Big paragraphs of words here from Red Terran being like, what are you doing? And that's the GG. And Snow gets the win in 30 minutes and 48 seconds. That was the best. That was so fun. And I had a feeling maybe that's what we were doing when the second Stargate came up. And it was making arbiters. I was like, okay, this is normal stuff. This is really normal stuff, right? But then it got the third Stargate, and that, with the upgrade of the on the Cyber Core, could have been like carriers. Could have been it. Easily. The Fleet Beacon 2 is a tell, but he's like, nope, Fleet Beacon is entirely for +3. I'm making 3 Stargates. 1, 2, 3, 4 Stargates to make all the arbiters you could ever want in the entire history of the world. I'm going to park 11 arbiters with 323 upgrades on top of your production capabilities and wipe you out. Expanded enough up this way, never lost a base. Was able to mess with the top right base of the Terran, or top right bases of the Terran, enough to get the win there too. And yeah, it was scrappy, right? It was not an easy win here, but it wasn't necessarily, just ended up being a win. And that's all we can talk about, right? That's all. That's all we need. So my goodness, that was fun. That was so fun. That was fun. Can't really complain any more about it or talk about it anymore. Good. Wrapping it up. I'm tired. Been a long day. So 312,000 points to 263,000 points in favor of Snow. He got outproduced by the Terran, got out killed by the Protoss, though. That's an interesting number to see, especially with all the arbiters. 45 to 1 buildings raised is insane in a PBT. And the outspend here. Yeah, if you're going to go mass arbiter, you'd better outspend your opponent by a solid, 14,000 resources in 30 minutes. If you can't pull that off, try again later. All right, that's a GG, and that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered, a Patreon game. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.